We recall today your sacred story, your journey with the Lord, your journey towards us, the people of God. Today, you acknowledge in a public way that your story tells how God invited you to enter the Catholic Church, our family of faith. Lent is a time of retreat. It does not mean that you have to give up your daily responsibilities and activities, but you do make a commitment that in the midst of that daily routine, you will spend special time, valuable time in prayer, preparing for the Easter Vigil. We do know that we have over 250 people throughout the Archdiocese who are joining this family of faith. I'm astounded at this number. I'm astounded, especially given the pandemic and some of the challenges that are going on in our world today. That so many people are hungering for Christ. They're hungering for the love of God and hungering to be part of our family that we call the Catholic Church. And so we are indeed blessed because our numbers this year are very close to what they have been the last few. To me, that is indeed a miracle.
I'd say faith is what brought me where I am today, my whole journey. My decision to go to West Point, finding out about West Point, and then finally being here today. I think it's all faith. Even along the lines of, I would say, those moments where I didn't even know I was following, my faith. I was doing it. Sometimes, it's hard, and you forget like where you're going, but it leads you there. There was Coach Robert Simpson. He actually passed away this year, but he was absolutely essential to me really discovering my faith there. He was actually my first religion teacher at St. Paul's. I thought about doing it after I graduated from St. Paul's. That was my really introduction to the Catholic faith. And I think St. Paul's had a just wonderful religion department that really captured the ideals of what being a Catholic was. And I knew I wanted to be part of that or try to model myself after that. And at West Point, I actually started our RCIA program my freshman year, but I wasn't able to complete it. It was tough being a first year. We call them plebes at the time, so I wasn't really able to commit and finish. But this summer, I kind of rediscovered that faith and realized like I'd had the time and I could commit to it now.
My whole life I've been blessed with God's love and grace and mercy, and I've asked Him for certain things and I have received, and I just felt like it was just time, or I was told to move on to the next step. Not really resisted, just I guess put off or delayed, I should say. My wife, she's a Catholic and been a faithful Catholic her whole life, and it's kind of helped me go that direction as well. But there's been many things, but it's just seems like, I guess you could call it a calling. It's just I don't know, it's just the time. It's just the right time.
You have a job that requires you to work offshore.
Yes.
Is that 2 weeks on, 2 weeks off?
Yes, it's 2 weeks on, 2 weeks off. Mr. David Pennick and his wife, Margaret, they've been helping me through the schedule. So when I'm in town, I do extra classes with them, and it helps me keep up in schedule. So it's been working out really well.
So you don't do Zoom from the platform or anything like that?
No, the internet service isn't too good out there. So it wouldn't work too well, and I didn't want to put extra burden on them. But I enjoy some of the one-on-one classes as well, so it works out really well for me. Real excited. It's just, my old self is going to die, my new self is going to be born. So that's the way I feel.